Welcome to a nightwear holiday. Tonight is a special night, but as you know, every night is a special night. My guest today is the president of the Milestone Group and his international consultant. The Milestone Group is an American conglomerate whose purpose is to offer the United States of America a solution that provides mental and behavioral health services. Isn't that awesome? Guess what? The Milestone Group is providing same services to Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Adonai Wells and James Wallace.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming here, gentlemen. It's nice having you here on the show today.
Thank you.
Tell us about the Milestone Group. What really is a Milestone Group?
Milestone is a behavioral health provider of mental health services throughout the United States. We provide community-based services and day support services for adults and families with mental health issues.
Well, what mental issues do you specialize on?
Mental health is such a broad industry. We really focus at the Milestone Group with anywhere from situational behavioral health issues, thinking about depression, situational depression. A person may have had some incident or accident or some loss in their family or some personal loss that they are having challenges getting through or getting over. Anywhere from that type of mild or situational mental health issue to all the way to your more pervasive mental health issues like schizophrenia, schizoaffective, bipolar, and your more major depression, which comes from a family or a person having some generational or long-term mental health issues. Pervasive mental health issues, these are issues where adults have profound mental health issues. These are issues that keep them completely disconnected from the community. They're not able to engage in work on a daily basis. They're not able to engage in interpersonal conversations because they have an emotional disconnection or a mental disconnection that won't allow them to really fully process a thought out or act or carry out an assignment to the fullest. So it almost their inability to do that disconnects them from the ability to really be a functioning part of society.
Well, why have you decided to bring this service down to Nigeria? Why Nigeria?
Well, Nigeria, we found that James and myself, we took a look at, and we found that out of 155 million people, Nigeria has about 20 to 25 million mental health consumers or mental health residents. And with that, when we're looking at that number of people who have mental health issues, and then we're also dealing with psychiatric hospitals and the resources that are available, and there are about 4 hospitals, mostly located in the larger cities or in urban areas, per 100,000 people. We noticed that there is more than likely a shortage of resources. So it was our contingent to just really jump in and really want to somehow partner with the government and partner with, and James can speak more to that, to partner to really provide those services and really kind of reduce that number and increase the number of healthy persons who are in that area. But I really would like James to kind of speak to the larger context of that.
Well, what we also recognize that the country of Nigeria, beautiful, rich in human resources, rich in natural resources, there still is an opportunity where there are some sort of services that are not currently being offered in Nigeria to really make an impact on the improvement of the economic situation. So, in the United States, Algernon's organization provides services that ultimately allow citizens to become employable. And so we believe that his community-based programming, which is something that is we have research that is not available in Nigeria can be implemented with the assistance of and in collaboration with the federal government, and also with other sources as well. These interventions and community-based services can help improve the overall improvement in economic development of the beautiful country of Nigeria.
Definitely. Well, give us a few examples of how your objective had been carried out so far. I mean, in the United States, basically.
Right. In the United States, we have, and particularly in the mid-Atlantic region of the United States, we have a high volume of homeless persons. And so one of the things that the government has spent a great deal of money on is homelessness. Also in my research, I found that it's similar. Billions of naira are spent on dealing with homelessness and dealing with in that population. Here, what we're able to do and how we're seeing results is being able to work with them in the community, knowing that we have psychiatric hospitals and knowing that we have more home-based types of resources that people flock to. The gap is that we've been able to walk with persons who are homeless, who may or may not have been employable at one time, to help them become emotionally stable, and we've also helped them become employable, and then right here in the United States, and then to help them re-enter the job market or enter the job market for the first time, and to be able to live productive lives.
You know, Mr. Aldenine, this is quite surprising because back home, well, in Nigeria, where I come from, we all believe that you don't have any form of unemployment in the United States. We don't believe that you have any form of manual disability here. It's completely different. You know, it's amazing that you are responsible. You are getting together all of this and making it right for the people. It's amazing.
Let me add also that there's a need that the Milestone Group is taking care of in dealing with youth as well and their challenges. There are a tremendous amount of behavioral issues, truancy where children are not going to school, dealing with the judicial system. And so the mental health / behavioral health services also improves the youth's chances in a more productive life.
Exactly.
And so that's a very powerful combination of services that the Milestone Group is prepared to offer to the citizens of Nigeria.
So the Milestone Group in general is prepared to offer all of these services right in Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
Wow.
That's correct.
Well, so what kind of enablement will the Milestone Group need from the government? I'd like to know.
I'll let Jimmy kind of respond.
Okay, sure. First and foremost, relationships with the federal government are so very important. The way that his organization provides services currently in the United States, he has a relationship with the United States government because they recognize the importance of the behavioral health service in independence for the individual and then being able to be productive in society. So with a relationship with the government, that would be the springboard in making sure that the opportunity happens in Nigeria. Coupled with that, the United States has relationships with Nigeria as well, as far as improving the economic development and from different sectors through like USAID and other entities as well. And so we would also look to partner with the United States in USAID in providing the service to Nigeria.
Awesome. It's really awesome.
And then
now,
I'm sorry.
You were going to say something?
I was going to say, just in your grassroots, in the day-to-day services, it's also going to be advantageous for us to partner with agencies who you also have current behavioral health specialists there. You have professionals there who are working in this field doing that. So it was also at the grassroots level, the day-to-day level, be beneficial for us to partner with those entities to be able to work together to fulfill the mission, which is to reduce homelessness, reduce the mental health cycle, and really increase those resources, those human resources, to be able to contribute to the Nigerian government.
Yes.
Now, we're pretty much aware how challenging it could be, starting up in a completely different country. How would you curb all of the challenges that will, follow during the startup of your health services in Nigeria?
Like you said previously, developing partnerships and relationships, getting the word out today to your Nigerian community is going to be very important as we move forward and develop that opportunity. I believe it's incumbent upon us to go in country, to come see your beautiful country, to ensure that we have a firm understanding of what those needs are. Research is great, but actually being on the ground is really what's going to give us the leg up to ensure that we would have services that are needed. And also, the very important piece about the Milestone Group, each service is individualized to the person. So it's going to be very important that the Milestone Group has an understanding of the culture, the challenges that Nigerians have faced.
It's really important.
And
understanding of the culture.
Exactly. And so that's going to be a very key component. And then we will be able to really do our part in improving the economic development of a very prosperous country.
I'm so excited hearing all of this. I am fully convinced that the Nigerian government will be interested in this Milestone Group and your initiative so far presented. I do commend the service to all stakeholders in the health sector and the Nigerian public in general. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being on this show. It's really nice having you here. Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you, Ms. Aldenay. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, you have been watching A Night with Holiday. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.